Hey everybody, this is Chris, your dependable host for all things Reed, and I'm here with
Lincoln.
Lincoln, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great, it's great to meet you. So Lincoln, where are you from?
I'm from Edinburgh, Pennsylvania, and we're here at Erie today, and I work for Rave Environmental, and I'm part of Plumbers Local 27, and we're doing some plumbing roughing.
Yeah, wow, it's incredible in here.
Yeah.
So what are you going to demonstrate for us here?
Today we have tubing benders.
Tubing benders,
Correct.
Okay. Do they actually bend tubing?
They do bend tubing.
Look at that.
So this is our first one. This is a 3/8 tubing bender.
Okay.
I'll use this whenever we're doing final preparations for our fixtures. And this is used for supply lines, and we'll put it into the bender. We can bend a 90 degree. We're making 90s coming back up to the mixing valves, or if you have the right piping arrangement, you can go to 180 with this tubing bender.
Oh wow.
Get a nice U shape.
Look at that. So it adds absolutely no kinks in this thing at all.
Correct, yes.
Wow. Is that one of the benefits of using Reed's tubing bender versus, say, a competitor's
It
tubing
is.
bender?
I've used others in the past, and they've mutilated the pipe that it's hard to work with.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I like that it has long handles, so it makes it easier. You have to apply less pressure, so you can stop it when you need to. You're not over pressuring it and going past your point of stopping.
So can you explain what these gauges are specifically?
Yes, so you start out and you have 0 degrees, and this travels right around 180 degrees, so you can get your 45, 90, do 130 or 180 or anywhere in between. And they have different radiuses. This one's a 15/16 radius.
Let's say I was using that and I accidentally went a little too far. What would you say?
Well, you want to pay attention to what you're doing, and you don't want to go over where you need it, because it's hard to reshape it back to where you need it, and it weakens the pipe. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing like we try to do.
Right.
It'll ruin the way that you're trying to put the piping together.
So being prepared and having exact measurements is very important before you start this kind of thing.
Correct, yes.
Yeah. So what do you have here? These are other versions.
Yes, so this is a 1/2-inch tubing bender. This would be for 1/2-inch OD. This would be used for refrigeration piping. It's for a little bit bigger piping, it's a little bit harder, but that's with the long handles, it makes it easier.
Sure.
So this is a smaller one, and this does 3/16 quarter and 3/8 tubing.
Okay, so I see another retool.
Yes, this is the tubing cutter.
Okay.
So we're gonna cut a piece of this ACR piping.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try the other tubing bender for the bigger, to be used for refrigeration piping. Take a nice clean cut.
Look at that. Okay.
This one's very similar. It's got the same markings on it.
Wow. Look at that. Same deal.
Same deal.
Look at that bend. It's almost as smooth as silk right there.
Yep. We want nice clean radiuses so that everything flows the way it should.
Wow. What kind of maintenance do you have to do to keep this guy clean?
Well, clean it every time you use it, wipe it dry, put a little bit of oil on it, lasts forever.
Excellent, excellent. So you have any final thoughts to share with us?
Absolutely. Should be in everybody's toolbox. I got one in mind.
And you can get your own at reedmfgco.com.